Everyone, this is Walking the Financial Highline. My name is Matt, and I am with Highline Financial Coaching. Today we are talking about a couple different things to help you go from zero to multi-millionaire. I've been coaching people over the last seven and a half years, and it has been so enjoyable to watch people go from almost nothing up to millionaires and multimillionaires, and getting into that position where they've freed up their finances and they're able to do the things that they enjoy. They're able to free up time and resources to be with their family. And so today we're going to talk about how you can do that by leveraging low interest rates and paying down debt quickly and investing in real estate to build that wealth rapidly. So let's get started. I wanted to talk briefly about some of the things I have behind me. I'm going to talk about my owl today. This one's kind of funny. That owl is actually a gift I gave to my dad when I was in elementary school. We had a week where we were able to create things like that. We were able to throw it in the furnace, put the paint on it, carve into it. And my dad passed away about 10 years ago. And I remember finding that in his stuff, and it had been, it had been probably 25 to 30 years before that I had made that. And so I keep that up there, just a reminder of how valuable some of those things were that I gave my dad. I looked at it and I was like, okay, this will be something fun to make for him. But yeah, that was a very long time ago that I made that. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was in 1987, 88, somewhere in there. But again, that's one of those crazy things that I keep behind me as I do the webinars and the podcast from here. So now going back to how to go from zero to multimillionaire in a short amount of time is one of the things that we coach and teach people how to do is how the power of lower interest rates and maneuvering interest rates. So a lot of times we can't control where interest rates are, but one of the keys to building wealth quickly is understanding and utilizing lower interest rates, whether it's for your personal loans, mortgages, credit cards. You want to secure the lowest possible interest rate you can to be able to have more money over time. Because if you can save money on interest, it's as good as making money. So many people now a lot of times they're looking at how much money they can make on their investments, but they've got so much negative interest that's pulling them down that it doesn't matter how much they're making because they're losing a lot more in interest than they're making in their positive interest. So you want to be able to leverage good interest rates. You want to have a good credit score. So a higher credit score, especially when you're buying a house, gives you a better interest rate. If you're over 700 or I believe 720 or 730 will help qualify you for one of the best interest rates you can get on a house. But to do that, you want to pay all of your bills on time, especially when it comes to your house, your cars. If you have 30 days late with those loans, it drastically decreases your credit score, and it makes it very difficult to get those good interest rates. So you want to check that credit report regularly. There's also a thing you can do so that people can't hack your credit score is you can freeze all three of the credit bureaus. If you can put a freeze on it for free, and that helps so that people can't try to get credit cards or buy a house or do those things with your credit score because it'll be locked. You have to unlock it anytime you want to try to get another line of credit. So shop around for your interest rates. Shop around, utilize different banks, utilize different tools. There's different lines of credit that are a lot less interest than maybe a credit card and then refinance. Right now in the economy, we've seen interest rates go through the roof over the last couple of years. Well, it felt like they were going through the roof. So we went below 3 all the way up to 6, 7%, and they may feel really high right now. But if you have to buy a house at this time and you have to get in at a 7% interest rate, their interest rates fluctuate. They go up and down all the time. And there probably will be a time where you can refinance your house and get that lower interest rate. And right now, a lot of places, especially where I'm at, houses are still going up in value. The average price keeps going up. So you build that equity as you're in the house so that helps when you need to refinance it down the road. So also pay down debt quickly. At Highline Financial Coaching, we teach people how to utilize lines of credit, home equity lines, credit cards, all different sources to be able to pay down your debt even quicker. So a lot of times you'll hear the debt snowball. I like the debt avalanche, where we utilize credit resources out there to be able to pay things down even quicker. So if you're doing this on your own, look at some of the smallest debts that you have and start paying them off. See where you can free up the most cash flow when you're paying off debt. Because to be able to invest and to be able to do more, you got to have resources. And you can, a lot of times, people have thousands of dollars that they're paying to their credit card and their debt that they can eliminate. And that freeing up that money may get you into your first investment property or be able to start investing with your financial planner. So invest in real estate. If you currently have your own house, that is awesome. You're already investing in real estate. If you don't have a house and you're trying to get into one, all of these tools and tricks will help you get into that house. We've helped hundreds of people get into their first home or their 50th home. And by utilizing these things and maneuvering your money correctly and leveraging it properly, you can get into your next property. Or again, there's a lot of people out there that may not like real estate, but if you can free up more cash flow, that frees up more money to be able to go to your financial planner and invest in other things or put it into your business or other options of investments. So, and then a lot of people acquire wealth with real estate. We talked about that. There's ways you can flip houses. You can, there's the BRRRR strategy where you buy a house, you rehab it, you rent it, you refinance, and you repeat. There's a lot of people that do very well with that. Again, be cautious when you do that. Make sure that you do it correctly because it can get you into a lot of trouble. I remember one of my first flips, it turned into a nightmare. We actually ended up losing quite a bit of money, and I put everything I had into it. It hurt. But there were so many things that we learned out of that, and if we wouldn't have had a few negative things happen, we would have been able to flip that and be able to make a lot of money on it. But just a few negative things that happened in the market and the neighborhood that time hurt us and put us in a poor position. But there's been many other times where it works out really well, and you just want to make sure that you're cautious and do it correctly with the right professional help. So also, you want to combine some of these strategies by securing lower interest rates, paying down debt very quickly, and investing in real estate. You can accelerate your journey from zero to multi-millionaire. And it's about making smart financial decisions and staying disciplined and leveraging the power of compounding growth. Now, over the last couple of years, I've had the opportunity to watch many people do this process and get into a really good position. I had one client that was one of my first clients that when we started talking, they had a townhome. They owed a couple $100,000 on that townhome, and we started pounding away at their finances. They were actually doing really well with their finances, but they wanted to do a lot better. And so that's why they found us and wanted a financial coach to help get them into a better position. And so I started working with them, and we paid down about $75,000 in their primary residence in the first 18 months. And then they bought their next place. So we went to house number 2 after 18 months. And then they rented the top and bottom floor of that property, and were doing really well with it and started building equity in both of their houses. Then they were able to leverage that again and buy. In the middle of COVID, they bought a condo in a downtown area, and they used it for Airbnb. During COVID, it was renting at 90% occupancy. So It did really, really well. It did so well that I ended up buying one in that same that same building because I had seen the numbers. I saw how it was doing. Well, this person did so well on that within a year, they ended up buying a condo up in Park City, Utah, which is a very sought after location. And so within 5 years, 5 or 6 years, they went from one house to 4 houses just by utilizing the correct strategies to get them into that position. So this is something that a lot of people can do. If you're questioning whether you can get into a better position financially or even invest in real estate, let's have a talk and see where you're at and make sure, see if we can help you get into that position much quicker, because we've done it hundreds of times and look forward to helping people get there. So if you found this video helpful, please like us, subscribe to our video, send it to one of your friends. We're excited to help people and get them into that next position. So again, my name is Matt with Walking the Financial Highline. I hope you guys all have a great day.